Hey guys, have you ever wondered how do I maintain my lawnmower in the winter? What do I do? How do I get it ready to just sit for, anywhere from 4 to 8 months? Really depends on where you're at in the nation, whether you're up north, Midwest, Alaska, who knows? I'm down here in Florida, so we don't have to worry that much. But in case you do, stay tuned. It's YouTube Dad. Well guys, just like anything else, key to maintaining your mower is going to be cleaning it. You want to make sure that you have any caked on dirt, grass, anything that's up under that deck. You really want to make sure that's cleaned out. Get rid of it. It will mitigate the rust. It'll help keep everything nice and clean under the deck. Also help your belts from not rotting, dry rotting, just deteriorating over time. It'll keep your bearings nice and fresh. So keep your mower clean. As far as fuel goes, there's two different ways to do it. There is where you leave the fuel in the system and you put a fuel stabilizer in. That fuel stabilizer, you want to turn your mower on. You want to run that motor for about 5 to 10 minutes. Whatever the manufacturer's specification for that stabilizer is, you want to run that mower for that time frame. Let that gas circulate through that system. The second way of doing it is if you want to do a dry storage, drain the fuel from your system. Run your lawnmower completely out of gas. If you have a metal gas tank, you definitely want to either drain it or stabilize it because it will rust that metal gas tank. Next, you want to change the oil and oil filter. You don't want those acidic contaminants sitting in that oil filter or in the oil pan of that motor. It will deteriorate, it will cause rust, it will cause other issues, breakdown inside of the mower. So you want to drain the oil, replace it, put fresh oil in it. Some places recommend taking the spark plug out, put a little bit of oil inside of the cylinder, crank it up or turn it over. Don't crank it, just turn over the mower, leave the spark plug out, let that piston rise and drop and coats the inside of that cylinder with a little bit of oil. Helps maintain the freshness of that cylinder, prevents any kind of breakdown or rusting in there. Next, you want to replace your air filter. If you have an foam air filter, you want to take it out, wash it, put it back in. Make sure it's nice and clean, nice and dry. If you have a paper air filter, you actually want to replace that. Get a new air filter in there. And the things that we're doing right now before it goes into winter will make sure that this mower is ready to crank up and you don't have to do any maintenance before you have that first cut. With that being said, you definitely want to go ahead and sharpen your blades, put fresh blades on it. You want to check your battery level, make sure you have a good battery, not one that's deteriorating over time. You also want to replace your spark plugs in that process too. But back to the batteries, what you can do is you can check your cables for any kind of cuts in it, replace those, do your maintenance on this mower before you put it away. You want to lubricate and grease any of the fittings, lubricate any of the fittings. Some of the John Deeres don't have fittings on the front bearings, some of them do. Get a good grease gun, put some grease in there, top off those bearings, make sure that you're lubricated because you don't want any of those wheels to seize up in that one spot and not be able to rotate. You want to make sure that your axles are greased. Everything on your particular lawnmower that has a grease fitting, make sure that you're greasing it. Last but not least, make sure you have a good cover for this mower. You spend a lot of money and you're going to spend a lot of time on this thing. You treat it right, it'll treat you right. Make sure it's stored safely. If you don't have a garage to put it in and you just have an overhang or a shed, make sure it has a roof over it or put they make covers for these things. Get a nice winterproof, waterproof cover. That way you can make sure your seats stay soft, they don't crack, they don't get hard. You make sure it doesn't rust. You want this thing to last as long as possible. This mower, I don't know, $4,000 or $5,000 for, I can't remember exactly offhand. So I want to make sure that my investment stays clean, stays healthy, and runs next season. And those are the things to do. You want a fuel stabilizer, change your engine oil, oil filter, air filter, change your spark plug, sharpen your blades, grease all your multi-purpose plugs, make sure everything that can be greased is greased. Check your battery. Hook it up to a battery charger stabilizer. There's some that just do it just to maintain your battery. You hook it up, you leave it on all winter long, and it will keep your battery nice and fresh. If you let it sit in a damp area that's cold, if you put it on concrete, your battery is going to be dead by next summer. So make sure you're storing it properly. If you have any questions on that, shoot me a message down below and I'll respond with a link. That way you can have some proper reading for that. But in the end, make sure you're following all of your mower's specifications. Break out that instruction manual, look online for additional information. You want to follow your manufacturer's specifications. In the meantime, guys, if you like my video, if you like my information, hit a like and subscribe down below. Drop me a comment, tell me what you think, what I can do better. And guys, till next season, stay cool, let it grow.